We are getting ready to go up the mast on this catamaran. And as you can see, we have a 2-to-1 halyard here. So what that means is the halyard is secured to the very top of the mast with a knot or a splice, and hopefully a swivel. And then it comes all the way down, passes through this block here. This is a very nice Tylaska 2-to-1 shackle. So it passes through here, goes back up to the top of the mast, over the masthead sheave or pulley, it's called a sheave, comes down, goes out, and goes back to the cockpit. So this is a 2-to-1 halyard.
All right, let's see if we can't make this make a little bit more sense for what Stephen's talking about here. So you have your mast, you have your deck here. Say you're standing here. You have your boom here, and you have your helm back here. Masthead is up here, and there's going to be a pin up here that you're then going to have your line. When he talks about it dead ending, it's dead ending up here at this pin at the masthead. So the line ties up or splices up here, and then this line, right, this is your halyard main, comes straight down to where he's standing. He's holding the shackle. So there's a shackle down here, and the shackle has a pulley on it, and this line goes through the pulley on the shackle. It's a specialized shackle. So you have a pulley, and then it has the actual shackle itself to connect to the head of your sail, right? So if this is your sail, this is the head of the sail. So this halyard is going to connect to the head of your sail. So right through this pulley, the line has gone dead-ended up here, come down, come through your shackle that has the pulley on it, and then it goes back up the mast. That's why you can see two external lines, right? It's the same line, but you see two sides of it. And then it goes inside the mast, and inside the mast is where that pulley is. It's called a sheave, and this is internal of the mast. The line goes over this rotating sheave, and then the line goes down inside of the mast, where it now has a mast exit, where it goes through a deck organizer, and then it goes back to the cockpit.
Now I'm about to go up the mast, and I don't want to go up on this shackle for 2 reasons, or really several. One, if I attach this shackle directly to the chair, while it's being hoisted up, I have this moving line traveling right past me right here, and there's a chance that my shirt or my skin, my fingers, or people with long hair can get jammed in here. Really bad day, especially if a finger gets pulled into here. Second, it's really slow. And third, I'm relying on the secure point at the top of the mast, which if that were to fail, I'm coming down. So I don't like doing that, but there's a workaround for that. It's a little hack that we like to do. First thing I do is I pull and see which is the moving side of the halyard. When I pull on the back side, the aft side, it doesn't move because it's tied to the masthead. Pull on the front side, it moves because it's running up through that pulley. This is the moving side, the working side I'm gonna tie to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the shackle on the aft side, the side that's not moving, and just leave that alone there. And I'm gonna take a bight of line and pass it directly through the lifting point on the bosun's chair. Now I'm gonna tie a bowline, but it's a modified bowline. So I'm gonna make my loop, take the bight of line, pass it up, and the rabbit comes out the hole, goes around the tree and back down the hole. So I've just tied a bowline here that is now extremely secure, just as secure as any other bowline you would go up the mast on. Remember, we don't go up on hardware, we go up on knots. And now when I go up the mast, I'm gonna be going up on a 1-to-1 and not relying on that point on the top of the mast where the line is just tied to. It's a failure point. So I'll go up faster, I won't pinch my fingers, and I won't be relying on someone else's work. It also means if I ever were to replace this halyard, using this, I can use this exact same technique. I can go up like this, disconnect the halyard from the masthead because I'm not relying on it, undo the shackle or untie the knot, tie the new one on, come down, attach the 2 lines together, the old to the new, pull the new line through, and I've never put myself at risk.